Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Stefan Samuel. This segment of the news is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. Muslims all around the world have been celebrating Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of Ramadan. The holy month of fasting is now followed by a festival lasting several days. Palestinians in the West Bank, Gaza, and Jerusalem gathered for morning prayers. In Ramallah, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas placed a wreath on the grave of his predecessor, Yasser Arafat. He said that this year's festival was especially happy because of Israel's decision to free 104 Palestinian prisoners. In France, which has some 5 million Muslims, the Great Mosque of Paris intervened to settle a disagreement over the start date for Ramadan. There was no such debate over the end as thousands turned out for Eid. Thousands of kilometers to the east in the Russian region of Tatarstan, they are also celebrating. It is traditional for Muslims to demonstrate unity, often forgiving old wrongs and giving money to the poor. It is also forbidden to fast, and so food is prepared specially for the occasion with friends and relatives invited to share the feast. In Egypt, the traditional treats are cookies made with nuts and sugar. This year, the country's political crisis has overshadowed the festival and shops have reported poor trade. In Bangladesh, millions of people left the capital Dhaka to return to their hometowns to celebrate with family and friends. Trains and ferries were jam-packed, but most still found a way to board railway carriages or boats somehow. Commuters encountered an unexpected passenger when they boarded a New York City subway train early Wednesday, a shark. A still wet 1.5-foot shark carcass was discovered on the floor of a subway car around midnight in downtown Manhattan. I thought it was just a plush toy or a prank, passenger Juan Cano told CNN. When I saw the teeth, that's when I knew that it was real. It was no toy. The shark, described as weighing between 5 to 10 pounds, was discovered near a row of seats by passengers on the Queens-bound N train at the 14th Street stop. The shark has blood on its mouth, as though it has recently been punctured by a fishing hook, according to Cano. The shark quickly drew a crowd as entering subway riders began to photograph and pose with the shark, even adding a subway fare card, soft drink can, and a cigarette to the serpentine shark as props. After several stops, an MTA official entered the train at Queensboro Plaza, cleared of its passengers, and locked its doors. Metropolitan Transit Authority spokesman Kevin Ortiz told CNN. The shark was removed later that night and disposed of. This is not the first case of a mysterious shark appearance. In Nantucket last week, a 5-foot-long shark carcass was discovered outside the door of a bar on Water Street. Some have speculated that the appearance of sharks in the mysterious places is a publicity stunt for the Discovery Channel's Shark Week. Photos of the two mysterious sharks have exploded on social media using the hashtag Shark Week. Discovery Channel denies any involvement. Shark Week is all about conservation, so it deeply saddens us that someone would think that this was funny or in any way connected to our celebration of sharks, said spokeswoman Lori Goldberg. MTA officials told CNN they have no plans to continue investigating how the shark got on the subway. 4 people were killed and 4 others were wounded Wednesday night in 2 separate but related shootings, one of which involved an explosive device not far apart in Dallas and the nearby suburb, police said. The suspect has been identified as Irby Bowser, who identifies himself on Facebook page as a former Dallas Mavericks dancer, CBS Dallas station KTVT TV reports. Bowser was arrested at the second crime scene in De Soto, Texas, outside of Dallas. Charges against the suspect are still pending. Family members said that Bowser was looking for his ex-girlfriend at both of the houses. The first shooting happened around 10:30 p.m. at a Dallas home. 2 people there were shot and killed and 2 more people were wounded, Dallas Police Sergeant Warren Mitchell told media. The gunman then moved about 7 miles to another home in DeSoto. Mitchell said there at around 10:45 p.m. he tossed some type of explosive device into the home. Another 2 people were killed and 2 others wounded, DeSoto Police Captain Michelle Franks said. Neighbors of the DeSoto home described the loud boom from the explosive device. Franks told police took Bowser into custody without incident at the house where the second shooting occurred. She said no charges had been filed yet. The victims that survived the Dallas shooting were taken to Parkland Hospital and Methodist Dallas Medical Center. Their current conditions are not known. The conditions of the 2 surviving DeSoto victims, an 11-year-old boy and a 13-year-old boy, are not also known. They were transported to Children's Medical Center of Dallas. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with 0 out-of-pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with 0 out-of-pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.